Just because life is too dull around here. Haha. Guess who has COVID for the fourth time? Fourth. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty outside. Look how pretty it is outside. I've been in this darn bed all day long, but I do feel a little better. Like I can open my eyes and watch TV, and I just ate. Big Thomas went to the grocery store with Russell, and they brought me ginger ale and saltines and chicken noodle soup. Yes, I just did a subscriber video. Yes, I have COVID. And in my first thought, so the last, since probably Wednesday, I've had a really dry throat. Like, I felt perfectly fine. Perfectly. Except for this, I was like, oh my gosh, my throat is so dry. And then I was like, it was like, oh, allergies. I bet I have allergies. So it wasn't until, last night when I was going to bed, I took Amos to the movies last night. We went to see Barbie. We went to Walmart. Felt totally fine. And then, here we go on the big page. I mean, can you imagine what the comments are going to be? We got in last night. I said to Thomas, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. And it was like 10, but I was like, I'm exhausted. And then in the night, I got up and went and got in Amos's bed because we were all three in here and I just could not sleep. And when I woke up this morning about 6, I felt terrible. I mean, I don't think I've ever felt this bad, ever. How is the family functioning? Not well. No, they're fine. I've told Big Thomas and Blair to go play some tennis because it's fine if they go. I feel like everybody's been sitting around waiting on me all day. My husband did go windsurfing for a little while, and our nanny came and pitched in extra. She wasn't supposed to work today and took him out for a couple hours. And then Blair built him a Lego something that I bought at Walmart. Then he promptly threw it, broke it. Yeah, so I have a couple deep thoughts. Yeah, so I get COVID or have gotten COVID several times. I have an autoimmune disorder called MOG, and I get IVIG, which is basically other people's plasma. Other people's plasma every month.
Mama!
What?
What medicine does Amos need before we leave?
Did Daddy get melatonin gummies?
Yeah.
No, I'll give him his medicine. He's not ready for bed yet.
Okay. Dad.
So my immune system basically reboots. So I had COVID a year ago right now, I think. Exactly. It felt like an allergic reaction to a plane you'd always been. Oh, well, I felt great. And then this morning I went and dug up a COVID test and had COVID. So what's happening is I think people are out and about, not feeling great. I think people think, oh, I have a cold, I'm fine. And they don't get tested, and then they go to the grocery store, they go do something, and then they get other people sick. But I mean, I'm sure I got other people sick and I didn't feel bad. But if you feel bad, do not go out. Do not go out. Big Thomas was trying to give Amos his medicine. I've been sick with a bad cold for 3 days. I did not test for it, really feeling weak. Yeah, you have COVID, which is fine. I don't care if people want to test or not. But if you, all the people, I started texting all the people that I saw yesterday. Like, I got my hair cut yesterday. I mean, my poor hairdresser. You cannot be around anyone, period. You know this. Rebecca, what are you, like the doomsdayer? Rebecca just told me I got a bunch of people sick. Rebecca, you can't be blamed for getting people sick when you're not sick. God, I hate people. Now, if I went right now and went to the grocery store, then yes, I could be blamed. But I have not left the house since I felt bad. I have stayed in this bed with my mask on. You never tested positive. Well, the reason it's a big deal to me is like we have a big week this week. We have cousins coming, middle of the week. Next weekend, we have a wedding we're going to. So I'll be good by then, but like, get the antiviral. I have some. I just started on the Paxlovid. You look younger with bed hair. Really? I'm so tired. I wish I had some homemade Jewish chicken soup. Yeah. So if anybody is like, I'm not gonna test, why are you doing the big page to yourself right now? Because I'm sick. I'm a sick person. Yes, I had COVID vaccines. I had COVID boosters. I've had COVID. If you feel under the weather, stay home. Yes, Laura, I believe you because I've been reading like that there was a COVID surge. You just got a shirt that says, I hate people. I really do hate them. You get IVIG too. So I took Amos to, last night before I knew I was sick, I took Amos to see Barbie. And everybody was like, oh, Barbie's not for kids. Well, let me tell you a little bit of something. When you have a child with autism or Amos with you and they want to go see a movie, you can't tell him it's not for children, right? Because he just wanted to go. So I drove him over to Elizabeth City last night, took the blankie, got the popcorn. We sat right there and watched Barbie, and he loved it. So it might not have been for kids, but he really liked it. And I liked it too. I did not see any, I didn't see why you would cry over it. I've heard people cried like twice. No crying. No crying. But I thought it was good. It was a little modern day Grease-ish. They had all these Kens dancing. But I liked it. I mean, I've seen mess that I liked less, like Fargo. Have you ever seen that? Fargo. Memento. Get some Chick-fil-A chicken soup. Yes, Judy, we had a really good time. And then we went to Walmart right after it. And then, yes, my friend Kate Swenson is doing a Christmas party for her son Cooper. I think it's tomorrow night. Yeah, or people, my subscribers a minute ago were like, where's your husband? Because Amos was up here talking. I was like, my husband doesn't have anything to do with Amos not being in the bed. Like you can't keep him away. I mean, you can't, Amos gets something in his head, like he was not going to go to the grocery store with them, then he's not. You can't keep running around. I'm number one. Well, Russell had it in May. Amos had it in June. Big Thomas, hopefully, won't get it. Blair says she doesn't get it. I love soup. And I live in a town that's so small that there's no soup in the summer. Westover gas station / deli has really good soup, but they won't sell it in the summer. They only sell it when the weather is cold. I'm like, but I like soup all the time. Mucinex take Mucinex. Oh, I don't have any of that. I took Tylenol. That helped. Right now I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm on episode 5. Amos loves his mommy. Yeah. You can't keep any child in the bed. Well, you can't keep any child out of the bed. I'm in Edenton. I don't even know where I am. I'm in Edenton. Did they give you a list of vitamins to take? Who's they? I didn't go to the doctor. I just did some old school test that was like you had to put the drops in and swirl and squeeze, make your own soup. Lily, look at me. Do I look like I'm going to make my own soup? No. I'm not making my own soup. I just want to eat soup. I don't have to cook soup. I mean, I like homemade soup. Y'all are giving me a headache. I've got a headache. I don't have a fever, though. What's the name of the book you just read that somebody said was a movie? Oh, I should watch that. The Love Comes Softly series. Egg drop soup sounds good. You just finished the last episode. Well, a new one comes every Friday, Blair said. I have some Mucinex here I can take. I've enjoyed it too. All right, that's all I got. So the rules are, if you feel bad, do not leave your house. And don't just say, it's just a cold. If you say it's just a cold, then you weren't here earlier today while I was like crying because I felt so bad. My poor husband. It's like, do we need to take you to the hospital? No, I just feel so bad. Yes, I have COVID. And me have bad headache. So if you have a cold and you don't want to test and you want to just have a cold, then don't go anywhere. And if you've had something you don't want to test, don't send your children to camp. Don't do just sit your butt in the house, and it is a pain in the butt. But nobody wants to get anybody sick. I tell you what, I'm so glad that I wasn't sick until today. If I had gotten sick yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to get in the car. Feel better. Oh, thank you.